I'm Susan. Today I'm going to do some more watercolor, and I'm doing another flower from this Wildflower watercolor book, and it's called the Ladies Bed Straw. Ladies Bed Straw. So I hope everybody's doing great, and without further ado, let's get started. Now the colors that I'm using is like a yellow and a golden color and like a sap green, and I am using the colors closest to what they show in the book. You know, they have a list of colors, and I'm using the closest brush as well. And I just, let's see, here we go, and I've done wet my colors. So now I'm just going to take a golden yellow and I'm just going to do a little bit of dots and dashes, and you just kind of want to go over it, but you want a little bit of light to come through as well. And I'm just going to go down here and do little clusters. I really have enjoyed watercoloring. It is very relaxing. And I'm just coming back through and doing some clusters here. And as I go down, I'm supposed to get closer together. I don't, like I said, I'm not using the same paints that they use in this, so I'm just doing the closest I've got, because I've just got one of those little student grade pans from Hobby Lobby. Although the more I've been looking, I would love to have some Karatake paints. And they're more opaque, and I believe that is what my gold paint is that I use. Now she I think it's a she that wrote this book, didn't use a lighter yellow, but it looks like some lighter yellow in there. So I know part of it is I can add more water, but I think what I'm going to do is just go for a very dark yellow and just add a few dabs of it throughout. Nothing major. I don't want to overpower it, but just to kind of give it that look. I don't know, it may be too bright, but once it dries, it won't be quite as bright, I don't think. Now, let's see. I do want to maybe add some more clusters, and I'll come back with some of the darker again. Now let me come back with some of the darker. Ooh, got a little heavy brushed there. Okay, and now I mix that golden and that green. It's not the golden yellow, it's a different golden. And I am going to take a very small round brush. This is a 1. It called for 2, but I don't have a 2. And I'm just gonna faintly draw a line down through here. And I am just going to connect some of these clusters. Now, and I want to add a few leaves. Let's see here. Just kind of come and do like that. Maybe a few places here. Okay. Sorry, I get very quiet. Now, I don't know how realistic this is, but I do know I like it. I think drawing leaves is one of my favorite things. All right. I like it. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll be back. All right, it is dry. The only thing is I do want to add just a touch more, just not barely can see it, just to indicate the lines here up in the flower. Okay, I do like that. All right, now I just kind of want to, now she doesn't do this, but I do like to sketch around just to give it a little bit more something. You don't have to do this. I'm just barely hitting around in it. Just helps give it a little bit of definition. All right. I do enjoy watercoloring, and it's not as hard as I thought it would be, although I'm no great talent with it, but it is fun. Of course, I really recommend this book. There's a few other books I've been eyeing that I want to try, And there's a few people that I watch on YouTube that I enjoy. Sorry, I wish I could think of their names right off the top of my head. I'm terrible with names. But I learn a lot, you know, techniques and stuff. They're just a lot more fancy than I am, but maybe one day I can attain to their standards. I really am loving this. This will be pretty in a fall journal. I do like to put a little bit of, especially here lately since I'm doing more watercolor, and add some watercolor into my journals, or, you know, a little bit of artwork. I will sign it. And I think just because I liked it so well with the other, it just seems kind of empty sometimes. I think I am going to just do a little bit of splatters. And there we have it. I really love this. I hope you do as well. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Y'all, I highly recommend trying this out. Take care. I love you. And until next time, bye, y'all.